Low interest rates have made it easy to borrow money and easy to get way over your head in debt. Americans are $729 billion deep in credit card debt alone. That's $2,500 for every man, woman, and child in the country. Many are turning to credit counselors for help, but you have to be careful where you put your trust and your money, as CBS's Mika Brzezinski reports in tonight's Consumer Alert.
Are monthly payments eating up your entire paycheck?
In the commercials, it sounds so simple. Credit counseling companies promise to eliminate your debt, and all you have to do is keep up
one small monthly payment.
I did my part. I gave them the money every month.
Registered nurse Remanita Barrios had a perfect credit rating until she was overwhelmed by medical bills after open heart surgery. Then she signed up with Financial Freedom, whose representatives promised to negotiate a lower rate on her credit cards and pay them off.
And did they help pay your bills?
No. They didn't pay not one.
The people who thought they were getting out of trouble have just gotten deeper.
Critics say even honest credit counselors don't really work for consumers because they get paid by the credit card companies.
The more they can get you to pay, the more they can collect. That's like a collection agency.
But in Remanita Barrios' case, they didn't pay her bills at all. First, interest rates and late fees started piling up. Then she started getting threatening collection calls.
Financial Freedom told me, don't worry about it. You'll get these calls. Just send them to me.
You've got the good, the bad, and the ugly in the credit counseling industry.
Consumer advocate Travis Plunkett says the boom in consumer debt has created the perfect opportunity for rip-off artists. How do they get away with this?
This industry is like the Wild West. Nobody is paying attention.
And certainly no one was paying attention to what happened to Remanita Barrios next. Financial Freedom's representatives told her she'd be better served by a company called Detco and disappeared. 6 months into her contract with Detco, she got a call from a federal marshal. One of her creditors was suing her, and her wages were about to be garnished.
I was scared I was going to lose my paycheck. I thought I was going to lose my apartment. I thought I was going to lose my car. I didn't know what else to do.
If Ms. Barrios had stayed in the program, she would have been successful.
Still, Detco's president insists they were saving up to pay off her creditors in a lump sum, and she just wasn't patient enough. What would have happened while her wages were being garnished and her home was being foreclosed upon? These things were happening now.
Correct. And but we have ways of talking to the creditors and having them back off from the position they take.
But they didn't. And finally, Remanita Barrios walked into the very place she'd gone into credit counseling to avoid.
The one thing that I didn't want to do was go into bankruptcy. And that's exactly what happened.
Remanita Barrios was an on-time payer before she went to the credit counseling. They put Remanita into bankruptcy.
And what happened to the thousands she paid? Tomorrow, we go undercover to follow the money. Mika Brzezinski, CBS News, New York.